Crumping, swift vogue movements, and athletic breakdancing will be all on display at the third annual Projekt Feel Good event at the Dewdrop Centre in Manukau on this Friday, the 10th, and Saturday, the 11th of February. Joining us right now, she is part of the team that's working behind it, but her other role is with the Cause Collective, is Mele Tapueluelu. Mele, malolele, and welcome to PMN Tonga.
Malolele, John. Malolele, everyone.
Thank
you for welcoming me.
Great to have you on the Polokalama. I understand that you are also a dancer yourself.
Yes, I do. I have dance experience, and my main dance style is Krump.
We're very similar because I do a bit of crumping just at home, though. But tell us more about this Projekt Feel Good event.
Yes, so Projekt Feel Good, this is our third annual event happening at Dewdrop Event Centre. It's a hip-hop and street dance focused experience for our communities, but it's community run and led by young people to learn and be inspired. And we bring together our finest hip-hop street dancers from around South Auckland, and even New Zealand. But even in dance in general, there's different spaces. There's the choreographers, there's the freestyle all-stylers, but there's no space to bring them all together without competing. So Projekt Feel Good is a space for sharing, encouraging, and uplifting our people in the dance scene.
And the third one now, it's awesome that it's developed over the years, and now you're up to the third edition of it. Tell us about how dance is helping. I'm sure this is something for our rangatahi, our young people.
Yes, so dance is a universal language, and in our Pacific culture, dance is part of our way of storytelling, and how it helps our young people. Is that it's a space for them to express, to build their confidence, and learn to connect and be amongst our community. And I know, for our Pacific homes and stuff, a lot of the time we aren't able to express how we feel through words. It's just do what you're told. And for me personally, dance has helped me to express and be amongst that space. Yeah.
I was just about to ask you that about how you got into dance and how dance has kind of helped you become the person that you are today.
Yeah, so dance, going back when I was 10 years old or whatnot, my brother bought a DVD. It's called Rise, and it's like it highlights crumpers and clowners who are based in LA. And for the first time almost 10 years ago, I was captivated by their energy, their culture, and their expression of movement. And when I saw it, I knew that was something I wanted to do. And I knew it means trouble for my mum.
And that brings us to that point with something that's I guess whakapalangi, or it's a very Western style of dancing, because the wanga whoke tau ngahi whaiva whakatonga, it's very graceful and things like that. But crumping has its own unique styles. What was that like for you to showcase what's inside you coming out via movements?
I was on Sunday. I guess it was just something I naturally gravitated towards because of the energy and expression. It is a male-dominated style, and my mom never saw it as something for females to do, especially Tongan females to do, and she really disregarded the art style. But the more I kept going to practices or bringing her to some of our showcases and events and stuff, the more she was able to understand and adapt to the way Krump rolls or the way Krump moves and stuff. But yeah, to me, it's just another universal language.
Oh yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
amazing. I remember I was still in high school when crumping was a big thing, and it was just fascinating to see how they expressed themselves on stage like
Mm.
that. So it's really cool and cool to hear that it's okay ngau ake pea crumping, and especially with the different types of dancing nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I couldn't think of some of the latest dance moves. I sound really old when I say that, but we're moving right along now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to Project Feel Good that's happening this Friday and Saturday here in Manukau. Tell us about some of the. There's going to be some workshops and some of the people running it.
Yes, so we have some of our street dance champions and leaders who will be running workshops. So Saturday is our main event day, and it's free and it's inclusive to families and not just young people, but families. We really encourage families to be there. Workshops run by Sheldon Dua, who does really well in the poetic space, Andy Hart and Seda Tuaoi. And then we have seminars. Inola Paya, who's really well known
Wow. Yes.
in the street dance community. She'll be running an anchors session, which is based around mentorship, and just grounding people for the year. And that's, I think, like in terms of well-being, that's something that's needed in our dance space. And then we have someone like Kat Walker who will be talking about doing a seminar around the history of our New Zealand hip hop scene. And then Josh Mitukalena, who will be talking about just different variety of things around dance in our different communities. But amongst that, we have also a expo and mad market space. At our expo room, we'll have our different Auckland communities, New Zealand communities like popping, breakdancing, locking, crumping, hip hop. All of that will be in the same room, so our community can connect to them. And we'll also have our local creative entrepreneurs and businesses to our young people as well, who'll be in the space selling their products and services. But they are also people who support street art. So it'll feature a range of items such as merch, apparel, jewelry, graphic design, and artwork. So even if you can't dance, you can come by and check out our creative entrepreneurs and support them in their journey as well.
Whawhawha Pito, and it sounds like it's going to be an awesome 2-day event. We wish you the very best. But how can people find out more details online, particularly tautupu, those who are returning back to school? I'm sure they'll be looking for an outlet, somewhere to express their inner dancer. Somewhere for me to come and do my maybe ballroom dancing. I'll do it at the car park. But how can people find out more details, Mele?
Yeah, you can find more details around Project Feel Good on Instagram and Facebook. So on Instagram, you can look up Project Team with a K and DGFG_NZ. And then on Facebook, it's Project Team again with a K and Do Good Feel Good on Facebook. So feel free to hit us up through those platforms or websites, and we'll get back to you on more information.
Also, my sister, malo apito e omi ngahi whamatala pea mo e ongongo koia ke kawatu mo inasiai ai tautupu. And those who are interested in that space, hip-hop and street dance, and also crumping, if you're listening, there's this awesome event at the Do Drop Centre in Manukau this Friday and Saturday. Malo apito mele ofala